In this video, we are going to review the secret and the beauty of mutations of string creation. Before we get deep into mutations from each string, I would like to introduce types of mutations and the roles they play in string development. In every batch, I always get some very similar mutations. For example, the orange version of Chestnut, I put code to code for the word mutation. It's because technically those should not be a mutations. They should be throwbacks to original source of gene. But the reason I still call them mutations is due to the comparison of the original fish. They will not completely throwbacks to original fish. For example, the orange version of Chestnut is nothing like the albino orange. Not just they are not albino, but the color pattern and the details are also different. The albino take out the black color from the black muscle, but still some male may take the orange color gene from the albino orange and carry through the string. I did curing batches for breeding, although I picked only the one which trimmed to the stream. I would like to create even in the late time of stream process. For example, for Chestnut, in the 6th to 7th generation of stable Chestnut line, I still got one or two completely orange version. Either the display color gene can be hidden and inactive in a certain chance, or female may carry as hidden all the time. I have all the strings I worked on have such mutations. I will introduce them in each line mutation section later. This type of mutation may have small difference in each batch, but majority of characters are the same. When the string gets more matured, if we do not introduce new blood into the stream, such mutation will be less due to selective and close breeding. But as the string may get weaker and the genetically frauds may start appearing more. The second type of mutation is completely random, normally represented in the patterns. It feels like you pour milk into coffee. The cloudy pattern in the milk is different every time, no matter how consistent your operation is. This type of mutation is very unstable. Sometimes the pattern appears really unique and beautiful, but there's no way I can stabilize it and make it as a string. The third type of mutation is very useful to create a new string. Basically, I can find new characters, color, pattern, or shape, which I can stabilize them into a new creation of a string. For example, the orange radiate pattern of sparks in green radiate string, or the black sparks in bright poppy as seeds as a flower. They normally appear in a small scale or single spot, but I knew they are solid and can be enhanced later. It is not always true a repeat pattern mutation can be used to stabilize into a string. The compatible of two gene is also important. I had a black guppy with a big white spot in the middle of the tail. Looks like a dark sky with a white moon. Very beautiful fish, and I used this male to breed with 3 females, but unfortunately I did not get any single fish from offspring looks like it. The fourth type of mutation is related to genetic flaws. I got the black fish suddenly with the first half body become white. I introduced the born with deformed body guppies in my previous video. Most of the fishes from this type of mutation has weak body and cannot live very long. Definitely, I will not using those fish for stream creations. Actually, albino should belong to this category. Albino fish has weaker gene and easy to get disease. Their body and tail are delicate, but since most of the albino can still live health and decent lifespan as normal fish, so we still keep it as a stream. Stream creation should be a process of selective breeding and enhancements from generation to generation to stabilize the characters of the stream creation. I barely use any mutations in my stream creation programs, since mutation can carry many unstable characters, which I do not know what's going to come out, and even I got a individual which I really like, I also do not know how to stabilize it. I always use stabilized fish and crossbreed to start the stream creation, so I knew what I really work with. Mutations are fun to work with as each individual is unique and one of the kind in the world. A lot of time I feel unfortunate and pity such fish cannot be reproduced and continue. And the chance to have it again from mutation might be very small and always not going to be exactly the same. But I think that is what mutation mean to be. I normally keep two types of mutations along with the string male only tank, the throwbacks and the missing characters. Most of them do look like the string, but just lack of different in the display characters. In the established strain of a 50 offspring batch, I will normally have about 10 mutations in which 7 or 8 are in this category. This fish will never be used for string breeding unless I want to alter the string towards some of the mutation character. There are about 1 to 2 true mutations, look totally different from the string in each batch. I put them in a special mutation male raising tank where I can observe them closely. They are very unique fish and normally they grow out to be totally different than any string adults. I tried many times to use such male fish to stabilize the character to make it to a string, but have not got any success yet. For solid color string like Transnow, Bright Poppy, Blue Lazuli, and Sky Silk, there are two types of common mutations. One is the tail with patterned spots or stripes. The other is random cloudy wave-like color across the tail. I normally put them into my large mutation male raising tank. For female, mutations are rare, but even they are carry different gene, it is hard to tell from the look of the female. I do have a large female-only display tank, but mainly to overflow from a string. The breed just normally threw back to the string which is mutation came from, or something more different, but not a single one which stabilize mutated character in the male as I want to create a string with. I will keep trying. Some of the mutations were really beautiful and unique, which I really would like to share with the hobby rather than one of the kind in the world once it exists. I really enjoy working in my fish room to create new lines of guppies as a hobby, and I need to spend a couple hours every day to process videos and images and create stories so I can share with all of you. Your subscription and the participation are my best support, and for sure a couple of espresso at night also helps. Hope you enjoy our story on mutation part 1 about types and roles. In my next video, I will introduce mutations from each string.